Hi, my name is Vas and welcome to iSky production. Today in this video, totally different video, so I'm not going to talk about gear or drones, lenses, cameras. So basically I want to tell you how I've decided to be a photographer and what made me to also start this YouTube channel. It's quite a funny story as well. Still remember how and what was the reason I've started to be a photographer, and after some years I've decided to make this YouTube channel. I'm still making videos for this YouTube channel. It's been like a year and a half, so it's been a while. I've decided to become a photographer. I still remember that day when I don't know, applied for a model job. Was in London. At the time I was to live in London, so I think I applied for a model job, and I've been in that office in central London. Posh, nice. They dressed me in really nice suits. They kind of did a makeup for me as well. So it was a bit funny day. I did a couple of hours shooting. Well, it was a photographer there did the shooting for me, and back in the office there was a guy, I forgot his name. He was sat in the office. He called me and he said, oh yeah, you look good, you know, you can become a model, like a model. And he promised me all that stuff, and that you can make a lot of money, you know. He said you can make like from one photo you can make £1,000, you know, you're looking good. So I was like, he was trying to sell me them photos for quite a lot of money, and I don't know, I think I caught him on a lie. So I've decided to pull off. I think he was asking me for like around £1,500 for them, like 50 images. So I was like, what am I paying 1,500 quid for just some images when I can just buy a camera myself and just make pictures myself? So that was kind of how I get into photography. My first camera I'm still using right now is 7D Mark II. That's my first camera ever. I still remember at the time I paid £1,300 for the camera. It was a lot of money for the camera at the time. And my first lens, I forgot what was my first lens. It was a EFS lens, 18 to 200mm, something like this. But I've sold that lens because I just got rid of it. And my second lens was already was a wide angle lens as well, and that was my second lens. I still remember I was taking pictures at the zoo with that lens. So I still was learning doing photography. It was quite fun. At the time I was in a college, I was studying plumbing, and sadly I never found a job because no experience, no job. So that was kind of sad story. 2 years in a college, I wasted 2 years in a college and end up with no job. So that was really sorry. I couldn't do apprenticeship because living in London is really expensive. So I decided just, I can't live working for £5 or £6 an hour with just no real wages. And as I was living on my own, I decided, well, time to move on to something new. So while I was doing college, I was doing photography. I was doing weddings, portraits, quite cheap because I just started off, and well, you gotta get some experience from something, you know. I think my first shoot was free of charge. I can't remember, but then after that I started to charge quite cheap. So I had clients. I managed to do college with my part-time job and also do photography. So I was making a bit of cash from photography as well. That was quite funny. But that was how I started photography, and I'm still happy that I started photography. It's quite a nice hobby. I love it. I still do photography nowadays as well. I moved to drone photography, like mostly landscape. I still have 3 drones now, and I'm using them all, pretty much all, and hopefully to upgrade my camera because now it's too old and I want to move to a mirrorless system. And you know, that was the story how I decided to be a photographer. And luckily, because of that day when that lad tried to charge me £1,500 just for some pictures, I've pulled the trigger and I bought my own camera, and I've decided to learn to do photography. And from there I just invested in lenses, filters, tripod, camera bag. I had like another tripod before that, sold it, got a better one, much more expensive one. I had another bag, sold it, got a better one, still using it right now. Also, how I've decided to get into drones, that's another interesting story, and that's how I've opened a YouTube channel. So one of my friends, he's still doing YouTube as well, and he said to me, if you do like drone videography, like videos with nice mountains, forests, you know, you can make a lot of views and you can make tons of money. It was like, and I was like, wow, I could make tons of money from just shooting some videos with my drone. And I pulled the trigger and I purchased my first drone, which is I'm still having now. Well, that's my second drone because that one I've lost it. So I've pulled the trigger and purchased Air2S. I was quite excited about that drone, and I made a couple of videos. I didn't have a strong laptop at the time, so I was really struggling to edit videos. It was quite funny because I didn't really post a lot of videos on YouTube using my drone, but I've tried to make a couple of videos and post on YouTube, and I saw that it doesn't work. Sorry. So I saw like it doesn't work how my friend promised. He said if you post like make videos of that, you're gonna make tons of money. It didn't work like that. So I've decided to, well, I'm still doing videos using my drones, but for different purpose. I don't post on YouTube much my drone videos. That was quite interesting experience because at the time I didn't knew a lot of things about drones. So I've learned quite a lot about drones, how to fly them, how to do photography, how to do videography with them, how to adjust the settings, what settings works best for the drone, and also about the law. I didn't have a clue about the law at the time, but now I'm quite confident to fly my drones because I know the law, I know where to fly them, which drone to fly, and when and where. So my second drone was the DJI Mini 3 Pro, which I purchased about 2 years ago because I wanted to fly in town. So the DJI Mini 3 Pro gave me a better flexibility. That's why I've decided to make videos for YouTube channels more like I'm talking right now to you, like face to face. I'm quite a shy person. I'm a more introvert person, so me talking in front of the camera is quite hard as well. Well, I'm shy, so I'm introvert. That's the reason I'm still not feeling that confident in front of the camera. I'm still talking right now to you. Well, you can't change who are you or the way you are, so you just need to work with yourself to adapt to the situation. So that's pretty much my little story how I became a photographer and what made me to be ordered to make videos for YouTube. I really hope you kind of enjoyed this little story of my photographer journey. I'm still sitting in front of you right now, well, in front of the camera, so you're on another side of the screen watching this video. And if you, I don't know, if you enjoyed this video or you liked my story, feel free to subscribe, thumbs up, don't forget thumbs up. I really hope to see you in the next video as well. I will try to, well, I do make 2 videos a week, one on Saturday and one on Monday. And yes, again, thanks a lot for being with me, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you made it till the end and you've liked my little story how I became a photographer and what made me to make more videos for YouTube and just talking face to face right now to you, feel free to subscribe. See you next video and thumbs up. If you have any questions, ask in the comments, don't be shy. I'm a shy person, but I would ask if I would have any questions. If you have any questions, ask in the comments. And until then, I'm gonna see you in the next video. See you.